Armando Fettuccine has commanded the entire race, once again showing he hasn't lost any steam in his kettle. I don't think anybody can give this incredible food racer the chop now.
We didn't want it to end like that.
I wasn't afraid of taking risks. I didn't know what I was doing.
Wait a minute! Those are 3 homing crock pots coming straight for him! Oh my goodness! What a wreck! Team radio.
Motherfuckers!
And that's it! Ernie G wins his first Kitchen Grand Prix, and Sofia Dolce takes second place. I don't think those crock pots were supposed to explode like that, and Fettuccine still hasn't gotten out of his car.
He had it coming.
It was a bad day.
I regret everything. Oh, the Kitchen Grand Prix is only the greatest race in the whole household. But it's dangerous. The chances of getting burned are high, and you never knew if you'd get hit by other racers' attack items. Plates, olive oil slicks, crock pots. But it's worth the effort, because the winner gets the glory, the chicks, and life to live unspoiled in the fridge. To stay fresh forever. And that was Armando Fettuccine for 4 years straight. He was quite the golden egg. He couldn't be stopped. I've only ever raced gravy boats, so I probably looked pretty green out there, eh? Sure, I wanted a spot in the fridge, a chance to drive to survive, but I was just more excited to race alongside my heroes, the greatest food racers of all time. If somebody wanted to go by, I'd let them. I didn't want to make too much of a fuss about it, you know? I was just happy to be there. When it came down to it, I think Ernie was the only food who saw how easily I could pair with the others.
Mark, that small fry should have never been out there in the first place. He was gonna get someone cooked, likely himself. I know how it goes out there. I'm a dessert. Am I nuts because I could melt? Sure, but I have nothing to lose. I need the cool. So the fridge is very appealing to me, obviously. Look, all I want is a chance to live and drive and maybe be enjoyed as a leftover someday. Is that too much to ask? What happened to Armando was tragic, even though he drove like a complete jackfruit, forcing his way through the field. So when Ernie came up with the idea to do the unthinkable, it was easy to roll with it.
You just don't understand the energy rush you get when you win a race. Once you taste the sweet tears of victory, so good. But I could never take all the credit for the race win. My dad would have demanded some too. When I was a soda pop, he'd just roll me around to the point of exploding. He'd yell, "You're not good enough, Sprite." It all really toughened me up. I wish he could have seen what happened. I think he would have been proud. I got to the fridge just like he wanted. And I did what he couldn't. Beat Armando.
You can probably tell there is a foot who likes me, and then a foot who loves me. Except the other drivers, of course. Look, if they were in my position, they would act no different. Do what you gotta do to be the cherry on top, huh? They just don't have the sauce like I do.
Many foods believe Armando was the greatest of all time. Those foods have no taste. Armando was ruthless. And the fact that Formula Food let the salt and pepper happen, you're hurting me, really makes me boil over.
Get the fizzle out of your can.
Get off me.
What are your thoughts about Sofia Dolce being flavored to win today?
I don't believe desserts should race at all. They are too soft and bouncy. They should go back to the cucina, the kitchen table, where they belong, and be eaten with a fork.
Formula Food let Armando get away with murder. He was clearly a foodist. The other foods would just eat all of it up. They just wanted to see their hero win, no matter what. Every day felt like it was a cheat day. I fought really hard to get to where I am. Just because I'm a dessert doesn't always mean I have to be the last meal on the dinner table. It shouldn't be this difficult, for any food for that matter. Something had to change.
When I first met Armando, I went to shake his hand. and he turned around
Your greatest fan.
and told me he'd stick a banana up my tailpipe.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if he meant the car or my... Well, you know. It was a miserable experience, actually.
I have no doubt that Armando was a cheater. It's the only way to explain why my last race was a complete disaster. How did I have no olive oil in my car? Armando, that's how. That was it. No more.
No more.
No more.
So to get a crock pot, the one that knocked out first place, I guess you had to be in last place? That's what Ernie told me anyway. I still don't think I fully understand how it works. I'd never really thought to use mine, you know?
I don't think there'll be any way for Patat to catch up with the leaders if he doesn't use that crock pot in his arsenal.
For those of us who want to win on raw talent, attack items are completely unfair and ruin the integrity of the sport. Not that it's got any.
You know, I didn't really need to do any of this. I could have won the race fair and Lemon Square. But then, as I went to hit Mark with some plates, it dawned on me. You didn't have to use your stockpile of items. Just keep them.
Ernie called us up for a secret meeting in the microwave. There he said we can share the fridge. We can each get crock pots and knock out Armando. Together. I remember Sophia asking if it was cheating and Ernie said nope, there's no rule against it. And he called me stupid, which is what he always said about me. But that's when I came up with the signal, so we could do it together.
It was a terrible signal.
He's always waving. But we figured it out anyway. And once it all happened, we thought it would just slow him down. He'd be fine.
The explosion was such banana bull split. But it didn't matter. Because no one was the wiser anyway. Formula Food just brushed it off as an accident. Done and dusted. Everyone moved on quickly. I won. Life was perfect.
I couldn't sleep the nights after the race. We, killed him. I never wanted him to die.
I hoped items would be banned following the crash. But nothing changed. The Dobra spots loved it. They thought it was more entertaining. And then Ernie? That mother forker reneged on the whole thing.
We all drew straws. Sophia would take the win. Seemed pretty fair, we thought. But Big Dick Ernie didn't let Sophia pass on the last lap and took the win for himself. And you think, no problem, right? It's just a win. Except, nope. Ernie literally shut the door on us. He didn't share the fridge at all. That's when things really heated up.
I should have suspected Ernie would deceive us. I don't know why he thought I would keep my mouth shut. Joke's on him. He's gonna end a rotten can of garbage too. If we learned anything, is that the Grand Prix turns you rancid. Formula Food can go fork itself.
I never agreed to share the fridge. Whoever told you that is a Twinkie. It's a hot dog eat hot dog world out there, and Sophia knows that better than anyone. That sour worm. She has and always will be jealous because she could never win the Kitchen Grand Prix without us. And now here we are, spoiled food walking.
I blame myself. I was so taken in by the spectacle that I lost my way. I'm known as Mr. Nice Fry, you know? We deserve this. That's really my story.
Well, thanks, Mark. That's all we need.
Well, it was nice talking to you guys.
Good luck.
Thanks.
It's a sad day today, as former Kitchen Grand Prix racers are sentenced to blend for the murder of four-time Kitchen champion Armando Fettuccini. Get ready then for action here in the kitchen, as the guilty drivers are prepared for their final meal. The blender will run, and it runs now! Oh, great start from the blender. It looks like Sophia and Ernie have been liquefied into disgusting goo. And I think that's Mark's hand on the window. Oh, and it's gone. You really got a feel for these racers. But honestly, with everything that's unfolded, I don't.